Hello there, I'm Colonel Failure. This is A-Train 9 version 3. What are we doing? We're building an incredibly grandiose loop around kind of the inner section of our map. Having raided the stock market for all we're worth, we've got cash, and right now we are finishing out the loop before running our first services down it, which will be exciting. Those services won't be profitable for quite some time, but I want to make sure that the scheduling works. So right now we're connecting goods services onto the main line. Well, actually, everything is the main line at the moment. I don't think we've got to a position where. Are you happy to go down there? Yes, you are. Right. Good. Excellent. Yeah, so this is where we're going to build a second factory over here. That comes with some kind of budgetary risk attached, but it should be all right. I will need to revisit a lot of this stuff and fill it out with points and what have you. But that can just hold on. In fact, that should only be an issue on the freight lines, and if there is ever a scenario where we've got trains running on a shared line that is facing in both directions, and that's largely why we're here to begin with. It's hard to say whether it was. Yeah, no, it's not hard to say in the slightest. What are you talking about? It was bad track design on my part that led to this kind of being the route that we decided to take. Well, that and the fact that the stock market has basically become our own personal piggy bank. If you connect to there, you're taking a really weird route. Interesting. All right, fine. You know what? I'll take it. That's novel. It looks interesting. Maybe I'll build a replica pyramid there or something. Cool. Right. So we're almost there, and that's fun. Although now it looks like that line there is bringing the track out in a really weird direction. No, I'm okay with it, providing the other tracks also comply. Yep, just like that. Now, you two, yeah, this is something I would never dream of doing in Train Fever, because it would object to everything. I object, says Train Fever, to everything, as well you know. Yeah, okay, see, I shouldn't have done that. I should have listened to my inner Train Fever, talking to me, telling me that I was clearly deranged if I thought that track was just going to work first time. So yeah, so once I finish this off, we won't worry about infrastructure immediately, but what we will do is we'll get passenger services running between all those stations, just to make sure that they can get from one station to the next over the course of a day. That might sound faintly ludicrous, but let's connect as far as there, and then let's do the same with these. So yeah, I mean, this isn't the smoothest piece of civil engineering I've done. But then, if you've seen me do any kind of playthrough of anything before, you know that nothing is ever smooth, and hopefully that's what you find entertaining, because that's how I roll. Right, good. Right, we've completed the circuit. How jolly exciting! Let's go find a train. You, sir. Let's take all the trains off the track. Remove. Right. What does the initialize button actually do? Format the timetable for. Okay. What does this mean? The timetable will be defined for the selected train number. Good. This will define the railroad stations, bus stop line, through which the train proceeds. Yes. What? Eh? I don't know what that means. I'm going to have to go to a wiki of some description. Right, okay, so, where are we? Right, so our goods services run on the inside of the loop. The inside of the loop gets a little bit murky over here, but that means that the goods are running there. Yes, it does. So passenger services are running on the outside of the loop. Right, let's put you here, and then timetable assistant. Here we go. Right, we're going to stick with our existing system of we only run on weekdays. The departure time is 7:30. First thing, you wait for an hour, and then you may go again. If that is incorrect in terms of what exactly? If that's incorrect in terms of spacing of services, and this is a slight concern with stations that are further apart, then we'll have to figure that out. However, here we go. Right. Oh, and as fortune would have it, we've started on a Monday. That's beneficial. There we go. So that took off at 7:30. It's taken just getting on for 6 hours to get there. Now, there is apparently a setting where you can more realistically set the clock so that, 2 kilometres of track doesn't take you 6 hours. And I might look into that in the future. In fact, I probably should look into that sooner rather than later. But let's just get this going. Obviously, with no passengers at any of these stations, this is going to cost me a horrendous amount of money. But it's worth it in the long run, because we're going to build up these cities at the same speed that hopefully we've done our existing districts. We whiz round there. Point set. Oh, we're coming on to actual built-up stuff. Right, so you are running on the wrong track. All right, we've made a mess of this. Timetable assistant, get it off track. All right, number 7 is going to be our prototype. Place. Trains drive on the right, okay? It's that simple. Timetable assistant. You'd think I'd spot that sooner. Actually, no, you wouldn't. You've seen me play before. That's the last thing you'd expect. Spotting it later and at a moment where comedy timing is possible is far more likely. Right, okay, 11 o'clock, weekdays. Copy. No? Okay, never mind. Off you go. Splendid. Departure time, 7:30. Leave an hour later. And weekdays only. And getting on and off and leaving. Last service 11 p.m. Which is possibly a bit late. 10 p.m. might be better. But no, I'm not too cruel. If you're out on the booze in the evening, you want to be able to get home. Okay, good. Right, wait for the morning. Off we go. Hey, look at that. It's a bit of road being built. Terrific. Right, okay. Here's civilization. All right, departure time. Guess what your departure time is? That's right, it's 7:30. And then you wait for an hour till 8:30, and then last departure is 11 p.m. and you only go on weekdays. You knew that. Right, here we go. So this is now progress. Right, branch, no, straight. I check every time because if it treats it in the direction that you've been coming from. So here it's quite obvious. We've been coming straight along there, so straight should carry on that way. But where you've got points close together, straight can sometimes not do what you expected. Okay, departure time 7:30, 8:30. Yeah, an hour wait. Yes, all of this, everything, grand. That leads me to believe that I did set a station potentially with an hour and 5-minute wait. Okay, we'll check that. Okay, right, so points, branch, I'm pretty sure. Yep, branch is what we want. Thank you. Departure time, straight, yep, yeah, no. 11 p.m, thank you. Weekdays, continuous, rock. Probably straight, I imagine. Yeah. Straight. Yes? Yeah. this is where there's going to be a collision. No, it isn't. No. It's going to be here, and it'll be with a good service. So we don't need to worry about it. Yep. Okay, what next? Next, we want to take the branch. So this is a good example. So the branch would take us onto this third track here, whereas straight would take us onto the fourth track, because it considers this is, well, considers it a straight line. You know why? Because it's a straight line. Good. Right. Reverse. No. Straight. Departure time. Yep. Everything is no. 11 p.m. What's your problem? We're not leaving at midnight. You won't make any money that way. Onwards. And we're waiting for Friday. Good. Okay. Off we trot. Do we want to go down there? No, we don't. Straight on for that one, please. And then branch. And then branch. Okie doke. You know the drill. 7:30. There we are. 8:30. And 11 p.m. Weekdays. Everything right there? Yep. Onwards. Okay. And we'll know when we've completed the circuit because the timetable is repopulated. Right, let's just check the next one. I'm sure I saw an hour and 5 minute wait. Oh, maybe I didn't. I mean, that suits me too, but let's just double check. Nope, that's good. Okay, right. Kill the timetable assistant. Alright, Friday morning, taking 452, 1,500, which is maximum capacity, including standing room only. Splendid. So, there will be services that make profit, there will be some that don't. The majority, at the moment, will not be profitable services. So, let's follow that train. And, of course, it's the weekend. I'm not going to run trains in the opposite direction just yet. I want to fix those collision tracks before doing so. And if that makes me wrong, I don't want to be right. And we're going to hit pause now. Okay, so you've got a bit of distance to go. Now, what I don't want to do, in fact, what would be better is to stick these down at night. So, where are we? 12. Okay, onwards. That's last arrival right there. Okay, cool. So, next job is let's copy, quick follow mode. Copy your timetable, please. Right, and then we'll have a train that is just arriving at the previous station. Place. Right, how about you turn around? Yep. And then we'll paste the timetable onto you, and then you should stop at that station. Great. Let's go and do the same with the previous one. Place the train. Yeah, and then how about you turn around and we'll paste the timetable onto you as well, and that should give you plenty of time to get into the station. And then for my next trick, you on here, that's it, paste the timetable, and well done, you actually figured out which direction I wanted you facing in. Good job, very well done. Okay, let's buy 2 more trains. I know, madness. What are we doing for money? 750 million. Sweet. Train configuration is 6. Is 6 enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Which train is that? No, that's one of the originals. Alright, 6 it is. Cool. Right, confirm purchase. In fact, I'm going to buy 2. 1, 2. Thank you. I want you on here somewhere. Place. Now, you see, I daren't put you in the station because the likelihood that you're going to immediately fly through is quite high. Let's get you as far along this curve as possible. How about there? Okay, paste the timetable. You should have plenty of time to get in before morning rush hour. One more. Where do passenger services come? They come down here, don't they? Have I done something really stupid? In fact, what are you? Where are you going? That's probably the original train. Right, in which case you need to, well, follow the track would be my suggestion. It's going to have to be, we're going to have to chance it, aren't we? And then perhaps, let's paste the timetable on first. Let's put you there. Slow it right down to a crawl. See if it tries to go anywhere. No, it's not. Okay, good. Right, so if we now take a quick tour around, that's got a train in, that's got one in, as is this. That one's empty, that's okay. Where are you going? Oh, it's past 7:30. Okay, cool. You're a little close to the next one, aren't you? But I believe they slow down a touch if they approach the next train. Okay, you've stopped, you've stopped. Now, the risk comes if any of these stations are so close together that you could blow through. Yeah, you see, these are about as bunched up as you get. Let's follow number 9. All right, good. So, there we go. That's what I was expecting. Why has that happened? Why has that happened, I wonder? Now, that shouldn't have been a world-ending problem. The only risk is that it stops a goods train getting to and from its destination. And again, he's a little bit close to the train ahead. But now they are a station apart, which is as it should be. And I could easily solve that with, you know, a different last departure time. And it only really becomes a problem if like I say, it blocks a goods train, or if they end up stalled at a weekend. Yeah, interesting. Why is it always this one? Let's stick the timetable. So here we are at the weekend, and you are blocking the line. We'll see how big a problem this is. Okay, there's no good service coming out here at the moment. That's positive. All right. It's actually the previous station that we want to look at, isn't it? All right, well, continuous. No, we don't need the timetable assistant. Off you go. And what we want to do is look at the frequency at which we have trains queued up at this one. Yep, there we go, holding the goods train. Now, hopefully that can clear before another passenger comes through. There we are. Okay, so what we want to do is we want to put a kind of a prevent maneuver in at the previous one. And I suspect... Okay, the way to do that is firstly, let's, slow the simulation down a little. And we'll hijack the next train to come through. Friday morning. Come on, where are my trains? There we go. You there. Oi, come here. Timetable assistant for you. So this is 7. We are riding with 7. Right, and we'll extend, we'll make their last takeoff half an hour earlier, which should mean that that last train doesn't get away. Really? You sure about that? Well, okay, let's drop it by an hour and see where we get. Okay, right. Kill the timetable assistant. That was number 7. So we now copy the timetable from 7, paste it on 4, and on 5, number 6, and 8, and on to 9. Okay, we'll have to wait until after the weekend. So again, what we're looking for here is we shouldn't get trains queuing up. Looks like it might have worked. So let's check the other kind of... And it stations in close proximity. That's where it's going to happen if it happens. So let's check here and make sure we're not seeing it happen there. Obviously, Sunday morning. But what I want to do is I want to start fixing the problems that exist as a result of kind of single track stuff. So I'm going to back up around all 4 of the original stations to make sure we don't have a queue form at any point. This looks to have fixed it. Right, okay, let's go to the next one. See where our brave train warriors have got to. Now, the more fun challenge here is going to be going in the opposite direction. Yeah. Now, previously, this would have definitely caused... That was a queue. Or was it? Was that just them? Interesting. Are they all bunched up? I'm running the simulation so fast, it's kind of hard to tell. Let's have if we try and get both stations in at the same time. It's a pausette, but that's okay. This is the most, this is the most populated area of the map at the moment. There it is, Q, damn it. Potential 3Q there. Okay, so time. Yep. All right. That tried to leave just before 11. So we want to jack another train here. Where are you? No. 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 There you go. You'll do. Timetable assistant for you. You're fine. Yeah, so stations that are close together and stations that are far apart are the ones that potentially cause the problem. Obviously, if it's far apart, then a train can be in motion for a long time after the kind of the cut-off. Now, is this the one I wanted to edit, or is it the next one? I think it's the next one, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, onwards. You're fine. Next one. Right, let's make you a 10 o'clock last departure as well. Now, there is another option, of course. Instead of setting departure... Whoa, look at that. See, we've hit a queue there. I haven't pasted the... So that was number 4 that we were using there. So 4, copy. And then paste it onto everybody else. Now, if I get these spacings right, the trains should automatically kind of spread out again. That's their theory. See, so now we're stuck here. For... No, just an overnight. Come on, it would be nice to have this working. And nothing's moved on Friday morning. That's strange. Okay, so we're now getting a wait there as well. There it is. See? Every time now. So let's have a look. Departure settings. Let's set this for another 10 o'clock. Okay, clear, copy that. Paste it onto everybody, please. Now, of course, if I've got this, just as likely for this to be a roaring success is that this station now is going to be the new bottleneck. Well, let's see. We'll soon find out. Now, I think he pulled into that station there at about 10 to 11, which meant that he didn't have time to get to the next station, and that's what we want to see. Where are we? Saturday again. All right, get me through to the end of Sunday. There we go. So, at the end of the day, where are we? Train. Yeah, you kind of missed it. So, it's basically only a problem if that train has... If this station leaves after, between 10 and 11. Anyway, what we're not seeing is we're not seeing a queue form here yet. That looks to be working. Okay, right, let's try elsewhere. So we didn't have a queue at that one. What about this one? And it's only end-of-day queues that I'm bothered about because they're the ones that get in the way of my freight trains. There's the weekend again. Get back to work. There we go. All right, I am almost prepared to declare this a success. All right, I think that'll probably do it. We'll probably see where... I mean, there might still be errors in timing somewhere, here, there, everywhere, who knows. But we'll get into that in the future. So, next steps are going to be... We'll keep running with the how many are actually running here? 6. We could run a 7th train on this track as well, because obviously there are 7 stations to stop at. And that shouldn't cause a problem, famous famous last words. No, it definitely shouldn't cause a problem. But what we're going to do instead is next time around we're going to set up goods distribution again, so that we can get some further growth going. And actually, look at this. This hasn't grown in ages. Look at the amount of stock we've got there. Am I topped out on energy again? Nope. There's just no growth happening. That's interesting. Okay, right, well, we'll look at that next time. Thank you very much for tuning in. I've been Colonel Failure. Leave a like, leave a subscribe. It all helps. It all makes a difference. And I will catch you soon. Cheerio.